This is how to install the CryptoCadet Pay button using React. Now, if you go to app.ascendant.finance and you go to the build section, if you scroll towards the bottom, you'll find the installation instructions for React. You'll see here that all we need to do is install this one package. And so let's go ahead and do that. I'll open up VS Code. You can use whatever code editor you like. Also, you're going to need to build your project. I'm going to be using V. You could also use Create React App or whatever works best for you. Okay, and now let's install our dependencies. All right, and lastly, we have to install the CryptoCadet Pay button. Okay, and that's it. All we have to do now is go into our app.jsx and we can actually delete all this. And from here, we are going to import our button. It's Crypto Pay button. From okay, and insert the component. Now from here, what we can do is we can just check the installation instructions. There are going to be a few things that are pretty much required, but we can actually put this in just like this and fill in the blanks. So from here, what we're going to do is I need my API key. So I go to settings, copy, plug it in. Your product ID is going to represent the product ID for that particular button. So the cool thing about this is obviously you can make as many crypto pay buttons for your page as you need. So for this one, I'm just going to put in some test ID 0. Your button test, let's just call it test button. Make sure it works. So email required, shipping address required. Basically what this means is if this is required, then the buyer has to put in their email address. Same thing with shipping. So if we wanted it to be not required, you can leave that as an empty string. You can also make it null, whatever you want to do. There's also style. With React, you can actually override the default styles if you want. So above, you can even make a default styles object, default styles, and I'm not going to go through it, but basically you can make your own default styles object, and then you can have that actually pass through this style property to update the styles. But other than that, that's it. So if I wanted to kind of launch this and show it off, I can boot that up. And you see we've got our test button. Yep, pops up for us. Connect wallet. all that good stuff. All right, and that's it.